is that these people were weak too. They were weak human beings. They were sick. Jada was a sick person. I can agree with you on that. And these are sizable books. They are minimum 200 pages. You can download them absolutely for free by simply going to, for example, this one, you just go to getmymarriageback.com, smartrealestatewholesaling.com, realestatemoneysecrets.com. So yes, I am a 3 times author, and those books are out there for your consumption, and they are also available everywhere on Amazon, anywhere that you pick up books. So in case you prefer a physical book like that, it's well, yeah, not just Hollywood on the
Yeah,
internet.
I'm the butt of jokes, I'm the butt of memes and all that stuff. But I think that if you make the choice, then you should be able to go with whatever comes with the choice.
Yeah.
And so, but again, we can see will in so many of us nowadays. You see, that's the other deeper thinking, that
Yes.
there's so many wills out there.
Absolutely.
They made a choice and now they cannot deal with what the choice brings.
Yes, yes,
You-
yes, yes.
So they made a choice. They believed in the happily ever after, and then the choice brings in certain challenges, and they can't deal with it. Now, for Will, I would say his was a slap. For others, it's divorce court.
Yeah.
You see what I'm trying to
Yeah,
say?
yeah, yeah, yes, yes.
So me, I'm trying to now analyze, because you asked this was a beautiful question, but I'm trying to really analyze it on a higher level to say that there's a lot of wheels out there.
Yeah, 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 absolutely.
There's a
Yeah.
lot of wheels out
Successful, got money, but they have they go through the same thing that will go through in different ways,
in
and they can
different
have a
variations.
breakdown.
So
Yeah.
there's wheels out there, and their own version of the breakdown is a divorce.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So the own either is a divorce, is irreconcilable differences, and all the other language.
So he decided, the way I see it, just off of what you're saying, he decided to keep his family together. Remember what I said about energy. That takes a certain amount of energy, right? We heard all those stories with all those Nigerians in Texas that deleted their spouses. We don't know what they went through, right? I always say people that live in glass houses should not be casting how they say, casting stones.
They should not throw stones, my brother.
They should not be throwing stones, Jared.
They should not be throwing stones at all.
If you live, and we all live in glass houses.
Uh-huh.
You know, when people run their mouth online and they just feel like they feel free, you know, keyboard gangsters and stuff, right? On Clubhouse, they mask their face. I have to give it up to you. You never really mask your face until recently. You see, everybody mask their face, right? If you do that, you feel safe and all this stuff. You feel like, even if you feel holy, that you want to judge other people, everyone in your family, your immediate family members that you love, are they holy? Right? Are they holy? Are they all clean? What if they take one of the people that you love the most and they start dragging them through the internet in a way that they can never delete it again? See, we don't have that power that we're trying to exercise. We just don't. You don't get to get on the internet and run your mouth without paying attention to how it's going to be received. Even if you're judging Will Smith right now, people are paying attention to what you're saying. And at some point, we may be close to some kind of success, and people will dig up your commentary when Will Smith went through the bullshit with Oscars. This is how you talk, and you can miss out like that, you know? So some people will say, so we shouldn't have freedom to... No, you have freedom of speech, absolutely. You just don't have the freedom to control how people react. Back to Will Smith. Will Smith could have been in a position where he was given up that day. You remember the Robin Williams story?
Uh-huh.
God forbid, right? Which means he felt like, there's nothing else to lose here, right? You don't know what people are going through, right? So when you run your mouth and you have all of this different freedom of speech, just have that at the back of your mind, that as you run your mouth, you're also giving people some kind of permission to drag you however way they didn't feel.
That's true.
They may say, I don't mind sitting in jail for 2 days because of battery. They may say that.
Yeah. And I mean, it is a powerful lesson that you've just pointed out. The idea of that what you put out there could become another man's ammo. You know, it could be another man's ammo to use to actually work against you.
Yeah.
There was too much information in this story, in
Too
my
much.
opinion. A
Yeah.
lot of information that we don't need to know about and shouldn't have to be out there.
Facts.
And again,
Facts.
and in a much higher commentary, which is a very, very powerful commentary too, is
Mm-hmm.
if this is what the progressive family looks like, because that's another thing about Will. Will talks about the progressive family. Will has that edge to him. He has that progressive, he wants to have to be seen as this progressive edge.
Yes.
Then I think we could also look at this as a case study of what could be the side effects of trying to create the ultra progressive family. You know?
It's bullshit. That's where Will Smith has been fucking up. I don't like. Listen, I'm not gonna guarantee you that I haven't gone through worse than Will Smith have gone through. The point is that you will never know. Fuck you. Why should you know my secret? Some things are better left unsaid. Some things are better to go to the grave with you. It's just real life. Especially there are weird people on the internet. You're trying to be progressive. You're trying to help them. You want to be transparent. The people you're trying to help will drag you with your own story because you talk too fucking much.
It's true.
The red table was bullshit. That's his number one fuck up. His number one fuck up was not that he said, you don't want to be in the marriage anymore. Okay, whatever. You can fuck whoever you want. He didn't do anything wrong with that. Right? We know for a fact, let me say this. We know for a fact that Will Smith has fucked, we lost count on his lay count. Nobody's going to come here and cap that Will Smith was holding through his marriage. It has nothing to do with nothing. The point is that he could care less. At some point, obviously, with the marriage, he gave up. If you read his book, you would know. He said, okay, do you. Go make yourself happy. He didn't do anything wrong there. And then, as women would do, she got herself in trouble. She went and fucked Pookie and Ray Ray. And that one dragged her. Or attempted to drag her because that one fell in love. He was a fucking simp.
Yeah, I think the guy himself also was not in good shape anyway. He was psychological.
It's a sick guy, right?
Yeah, obviously. He was not okay. He wasn't okay. Agos Alsina wasn't that okay. And to the credit of Jaden was trying to bring Agos Alsina into his family, like as someone who needed help.
Oh, Jaden the son. Right.
Jaden the son was trying to bring him in as someone who needed help. Unfortunately, those who could have given him the motivation and inspiration decided to want to sleep with him. But
we don't know that. What I can agree with you on. Here's what I can agree with you on, is that these people were weak too. They were weak human beings. They were sick. Jada was a sick person. I can agree with you on that. But the idea that she would deliberately want to destroy her image if she knew that this person was sick, I don't think so. I think she was just that sick. Listen, I can tell you stories upon stories upon stories.